Welcome back to Hulk Let's Play Ultimate Destruction, something like that. We gotta hurry up. We only have 12 seconds. I'm Wex Majors.
I'm Spider Ivan-Man. Ah!
Yeah, with 2 seconds to spare.
Small problem. Some of the parts got through to Blonsky's people while we were busy with the convoy. They're looking to put a new Hulkbuster prototype into service. So let's take them out once and for all. As far as we know, they're working the bugs out at the test site. If Hulk can knock these units out before they have a chance to iron out the kinks, we'll set them back by weeks, if not months.
We have visuals on threat. Targeting in T-minus 5 seconds. Bringing it on screen now. It's all yours, General.
Roger that, Control. All Hulkbusters, set turrets to remote. Maintain a circumference and we'll do the rest.
Human, here's the General. Keep tight and inside. Watch your back. Push it auto trigger. Hit it with everything you've got, boys. Let's show Dr. Banner what it means to mess with the United States Army. Destroyer 1 to base, Hulk sighted.
Oh man, now this is a boss. This thing will kick your ass 7 ways from Sunday if you're not careful. You can't actually get in close to it. As soon as you do, he pounds you away. If you try attacking his missile launchers on top of him with regular moves, he swats you away like a common housefly. Remember the fact that Hulk is like 10 feet tall on top of it.
This is a wonderful fight. I love it. It's just, I love how everything just keeps escalating throughout this entire game.
Right? Yeah, it does a very good job of making the threat seem more and more legit. Now, in case this very obvious cutscene doesn't clue you in, the idea here is to take out the radar dishes first. Guess what I kind of forget to do?
Hold on, I'm thinking.
Stay on target. Don't blow a gasket. Now, I do go after this one first, but, like, about 15 minutes into the fight, I'm like, oh man, I'm having way too much fun. Oh yeah, that's because I haven't blown these things up. Gamma Cutter! So, this is pretty much when, it's not necessarily a spoiler to say that after this boss fight, these destroyer mechs start showing up with every strike team. Which means the strike teams become fun.
And an actual threat.
Yeah, oh boy, are they. The goal, obviously, in case you haven't figured it out... Oh, yeah! Learned a new move. And man, is it useful. Nothing like a charging headbutt to wreck some shit.
You should use the bubble instead of the shockwave, you fool.
Look, I was so psyched I managed to get off the new move, I kind of forgot which one was which. So, the goal here, obviously, outside of taking out the radar dishes, is you take out the missile launchers on his back first. Using whatever you can get your hands on. I love that. Yeah, go ahead, fly up towards me, watch what happens. A headbutt to your solar plexus. Smooth move. Once you take out the missile launchers, he's actually pretty goddamn ridiculously easy.
Well, you are abusing the move that you didn't know existed until I told you about it.
I will entirely give you that one.
This is an antagonistic LP.
Look, I said you were right. What the fuck else do you want from me? Jesus goddamn Christ. So, the longer you leave the radar discs open, the more and more mini Hulk mechs come after your ass. Now there's 4, which prompts me to forget about the boss fight and go, ooh, more things to hit.
Pick one up and throw it at the big one, pick one up and throw it at the big one.
I kinda can't because I'm kinda confused, so I'm just rapidly pressing DNA. Like, I don't know what I'm targeting, but I don't care. This is a blast to have. God, these things are so satisfying.
They really are. And
here comes more. Because guess who forgot to blow up something? Oops. Look, they even throw all these extra, like, trucks and explosive things around the radar dishes just to make it easier for you to blow it up. Completely forget about it.
This is a challenge run.
Gamma bomb!
Gamma Grande!
God, I love that move. Which, by the way, is comboable.
Yep.
God damn, this is so much fun. Oh, I have no idea what's going on. All I know is I'm just rapidly pressing buttons and things just keep exploding in my way. Now there's a helicopter there too, you know.
I want you guys to imagine something. Until this came out, Spider-Man 2 was the best superhero game. And then this came out and everyone was like, holy shit, the bar has been raised exponentially. Because this makes Spider-Man 2 look like total shit.
Oh yeah,
look at this. It's goddamn beautiful.
This is just, this is what video games are supposed to be, you know? Like, I want to see somebody write a critical thesis paper on this. Oh yeah, wait a minute, aren't there radar dishes I'm supposed to explode? What? This thing attacked me? No, fuck that, I'm going after him first.
I don't think you know how critical thesis papers work.
Look, if somebody wrote a thesis paper about The Simpsons... How's that thesis paper of yours coming along?
Go to hell!
Oh, there we go. Okay, that's 2 down. It'll take about another 10 minutes for me to remember about the 3rd. Or not. That's okay. Like, this is one of those boss fights that are a rare thing in video games where you feel like you don't necessarily want the fight to end.
Yeah.
You're not necessarily in a risk of dying, since every time you blow up the mech, the basic Hulk Buster, it gives you a shit ton of life points. Pretty much everything you blow up gives you a shit ton of life points. I think this is my 3rd time entering critical mass.
Yes, do it.
Excuse me. Have you seen my head? Oh, no, wait, there it is. I love this. Look at this combo. Beautiful. Eat it.
Middle 4, this is Control. Do you copy?
Ugh.
Middle 4, do you copy? Jenkins, he's right on top of you. Get the hell out of there. Control, he's made it through the perimeter. We lost him. He's gone.
Hulk's strongest there is. Puny mech.
It's a good thing the ground in this game is self-healing, otherwise there would just be a huge-ass crater there.
The ground is actually made of adamantium. Like everything else in Marvel.
The ground has a healing factor.
Bad news. Blonsky's developed a new Hulkbuster mech. It seems all the run-ins we've had up to now were just field tests.
Who for?
Everyone, I guess. We'll have to get in there and take these new machines out. The specs and locations are uploaded into your subliminal program. Watch for aerial assaults.
God, yes, Chief Combat Warden. I love this thing. I love this mission. Oh my god.
So I know what you're saying.
Him out of your sight.
Lex, what is a Chief Combat Warden? That... Yeah, it's just another soldier. They're not really that big of a deal. So let's blow up some tanks, shall we? What I was saying earlier about boss fights you don't necessarily want to end, you're just having too much fun. This is the same thing, except with a normal mission.
God, yes. It's so fun to fight things in this game.
I don't even need the Hulk hands necessarily for this, too. Like, I could do just as much destruction without the police car wrapped around my fist. But it's just funnier. I was contemplating surfing through everything on this part since they gave me the bus. I realized it doesn't really work on tanks, so it's like, nah, fuck it, I'm already working.
Well, I suppose that's fair enough.
There is such a thing as overkill in this game, despite all...
No, there isn't.
Okay. You got a point. This tank's just sitting behind me, waiting for his opportunity to get smashed. Like, he didn't even fire at me. He's like, oh no, it's okay, I'll wait until the camera turns around.
You've got to play fair.
One shot. Oh. This game.
Get the ball and chain.
I don't need the ball and chain. I have a cop car wrapped around my fist. I'm doing pretty well.
I can pretty much hear him from here.
Well, until this boss fight. Jesus Christ, this goddamn fight. Oh wait, nope. Next block up. My bad. Oh no, they're coming right for us. Problem solved.
Yeah.
Butter. No, give him off. That mech literally just did a Hadouken to me, and I brushed it off like it ain't no thing.
Give it up, he said to the man who
I threw
threw
a
a tank at his partner.
Is there any other game that lets you have this much fun? I'd venture a guess as to no. I mean, this is actually technically a fair fight for a large portion of it. Like, the mechs actually do a pretty decent job of ganging up on me, but as soon as I hit one move, fuck.
Enemy AI is actually pretty damn good in this game.
I've said it before, I will say it again, they are quite good.
They strategize.
Yep.
And you get a sense that they're actually like doing formations that they practice, and it's
oh,
really...
they are literally doing formations. In about 10 minutes, you're gonna see they've got shit lined up, ready to go.
Like they don't just all bum rush you, or they actually like really have things that are planned out, and that really goes a long way to helping you feel that you're fighting the military rather than just some
random mook.
Right, that might as well just be like an alien robot force or whatever. No, this is the goddamn military. They have a plan.
Except which... Oh. Hold on. I'm getting a subliminal thought message.
That's not how subliminals work.
Although, I have to say...
Both no understand words that are more than two syllables.
I thought you said not to do the joke.
I'm a filthy
hypocritical son of a bitch. Just for that, I'm throwing this tank up on this roof. I don't need it anymore. I'm taking this car with me.
Our relationship is being torn apart like that car.
I'm taking this van with me because it looks disgusting and it looks like it came out of 1976. It deserves to be turned into boxing gloves. So, I hate this boss fight.
Why?
Well, there's a trick to it that you kind of forget about until it starts doing the trick.
So wait, a boss fight with a trick, and you don't figure out the trick until well into the fight? We have never seen this before.
No, actually, the trick is fairly obvious. It's that the trick is annoying. It starts out as a pretty standard mech fight. Like, there's really nothing... There's nothing this mech can do that the other ones could.
Well, actually, this mech is a lot more air-based, so...
Yes. But the Hulk can't choose to go air. There's nothing preventing the Hulk from popping off a 5-hit combo in the air.
Well, yeah, but...
He was in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, goddammit. He knows how to do air juggles.
Well, I mean, air fighting is honestly a lot of fun in the game.
It is unusual, since you're fighting nothing but tanks and mechs at this point.
Yeah, so when you're in the air...
Speaking of air juggles...
Yes! And
you can't do that infinitely if you really wanted to.
I even like the little levels of mag can be like outraged.
Yeah.
It's so many
13 hit combo. I want to point that out.
14.
15, 16.
God, yeah.
Did I get it to 20? Yeah! 21 hit combo. 22. Aw, that fucking asshole. Throw my combo counter. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna go plow him into a building. Oh, wait.
Oh no, he plowed it.
Recover.
And they even have grab animations instead of just like the typical, like they have specific...
Yeah, they have their own special moves. Nope.
Nope.
So yeah, the boss runs away from you.
Well...
Literally, a mech that is part of the U.S. military runs away from its target.
It's a strategic retreat, okay? Support
runs away like a little goddamn bitch.
Support our troops.
And then every building he lands on magically regenerates his health. As you can see. And, you know, that took me a 22 hit combo to get down to that. That's not cool. And I kind of forget where he is, and it's really difficult for me to run up the side of this building. 4. Really difficult for me to run up the side.
They spent so much time getting up there, you monster.
Fuck that noise. They can take the elevator, unlike me. I gotta fucking climb my way up the side of a building with a fucking tree in my hand. God.
Well, if you had a choice between taking the elevator and running up the goddamn building, which one would you do?
The one that doesn't have rocket launchers being fired at your face. Yeah, exactly. And this is why you don't take things with you when you have to give chase. Because if you fall down the side of a building, you need to press X in order to grab onto the side of it and start running your way back up it again. But you can't do that because you're holding on to something, and if you press X, it just throws the thing. Get caught in the sides of it. It's just dumb. And like, I guess these combat wardens are supposed to prove a challenge for you, but they're just firing rockets at you. It's nothing that you haven't dealt with for the entirety of the game up to this point.
Well, yeah, but they're retreating. They're actually doing things like
sucking. Yes, you're right. They do.
It's fun, and also, you know, they got
formation. Now is when you realize, okay, they had a battle plan. They're going to retreat to where they can gather all the tanks together.
I outflank General Ross, soldier. You do well to remember that unless you want to end up in a court-martial.
So because I kind of forgot and was talking about it, essentially that gist of it... Hold on, I love this. Nope! And then... I don't know why I turned into Superman there for a second. But hey, what are you gonna do? Anyway, the point of that little cutscene was that A-Bomb is Blonsky, whatever the fuck you want to call him, is taking command of this operation, despite the fact that Ross is technically in charge, but somehow Blonsky outranks him, and blah, blah, blah. Shit, let's blow up some tanks. Okay, objective done.
Well, I mean, we didn't account on him having used lost, General. God damn it, Banner is always one step ahead of us.
Like, you know that Ross somewhere is in a war room somewhere, hearing all this and just going, ooh, Rusty, Rusty.
Shaking his fist.
I don't know why I picture Ross as Yosemite Sam, but goddamn.
He's the god emoticon.
Like this, it just really can't fucking. It just can't beat me. It's impossible. Hulk is strongest one there is. Some giant mech is not going to do anything. Okay, but to be fair, it kind of glitches out at this point. It gets itself stuck in an alley. So, when in Rome, beat the shit out of the mech's crotch. Because why not? 21 hit. Do I beat my record? Ah, fuck it. I'm air juggling the thing, for fuck's sake. Take this.
I don't need these anymore.
No, I clearly don't. Hold on. Wait 1 sec. Let me get some smash points. Alright, we're good. Time in.
I'm imagining trying to do the little timeout time, but he can't.
God, that was fun. And it ends pretty much like everything in this city, where you just have to jump out. Like, I'm even sitting here waiting to see if anything's gonna come at me, and it finally does after, like, way too goddamn long, so I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm going. Hulk delivery service. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da.
Oh my god, I forgot he did that wrestling thing.
Shh.
All I want is loyalty and patience.
I've been patient.
I'll be the judge of that. I can't afford any more mistakes, Mercy. Not at this juncture.
I'm worried about you, Emil.
You should be. I'm not stupid. I know what Ross is doing.
What's happening to you?
Nothing. I suggest you concern yourself with the problem of Banner. Unless you want my headache to become your headache. Just go. Bring me Banner. And get it right.
Here's the part I don't really necessarily like about that fight. You don't really even know who the hell this chick is. Like, you don't even learn her name until right now. So the idea of having her get sent out to go capture you, like, it's sort of like a and sort of deal.
I mean, she is a villain in the comics. I don't really know anything about her.
Yeah, I'm sure she is, but yeah, I've never heard of her before this game, really. I hate this mission, Star. It's annoying as hell to get to.
The ultimate trap.
Our stolen mainframe interfaces directly into the Division's satellite tracking system. Through this, I've discovered gamma emission profiler hardware is being trucked between secured research facilities. These profilers are as delicate as they are rare, so you're going to have to bring the whole truck back. The truck is secured by a mechanized escort team and some sort of energy defense field. If I had more time, I could get some data on this, but you have to move right now. Get that truck.
Echo Convoy, we have company. Begin your run immediately.
You know, the way they do that cinematic camera is kind of weird when you think about it.
Yeah.
Like, it goes up the streets like it's a car. Like, it literally made a right-hand turn. Anyway, this mission,
It's okay.
yeah, like, it's not bad, but I think it's only not bad because you get to fight a bunch of mechs. The downside is that you don't actually destroy it, you have to pick things up and throw it at it, because regular attacks don't do anything to it. Like, it's clearly a coding thing where they wanted you to throw things at it, but didn't want you to catch up to it, so they just made your normal attacks do 0 damage. But you can throw a bus at it and it'll be fine. And I don't really like that. I think it's kind of a bad idea. Because you've got so much shit constantly being fired at you that you can't catch, and mechs chasing after you and all this other nonsense, that it's really hard to be able to just actually physically pick anything up without it getting blown up to bits. Luckily, the truck is incredibly slow, and you can literally sit here and take entire detours like this and not have it be a problem.
I mean, I like this mission. It's a thing they don't do too often, so it's not bad. If this was a thing they did like often in the game, I would really dislike it. But as a one-off thing, you know, this game's so fucking fun. I'm okay with that. If they try 1 or 2 things that don't work.
That's ultimately why I'm not saying it's a bad mission, but the idea of normal attacks can't hurt it is just a real big cop-out. Especially when it travels along this road, where there's not even necessarily a lot of shit to pick up and throw at it to begin with. And then the thing hurts me. Like, what the fuck? It's just a truck. How the hell is this thing supposed to hurt me? This was a dumb idea, but I figured, what the hell? Let's try it. To be fair, if you start paying attention, the tank actually technically homes in. I didn't know tanks could do that. Oops.
Oh.
I didn't know I was gonna do that, but at the very least I got the... nope, guess not. Fuck you, helicopter.
You've broken my heart.
Blame the stupid helicopter.
You're the one who didn't weaponize it.
I tried to. I beat it up. Oops. And then after all that, the truck actually manages to blow itself up. Like, it does enough damage to knock out whatever super special force field is around it. Plot armor, I guess. And then gets caught in an alleyway. Bastards, fuck you. I was so very tempted to ignore the truck and just beat up all of this. But then after that elbow drop kind of hurt the truck too. I'm like, you know what? Let's get the fuck out of here. Of course, I have to find a jumping point first, which is kind of difficult.
Wasn't that jumping point right there? Yep, there we go.
I saw it. I just was pressing B at the time. Hulk delivery service. Delivering trucks to you in half hour or Hulk save free. Just love how that looks. It's just so silly for the sake of silly. Speaking of silly. So hey, want to do a second boss fight?
I'm looking at the timestamp and I'm like, okay.
Well, I kind of forgot that boss fights tend to end the chapter, and it felt really weird at the beginning of this to literally just go in to the boss fight that ends the chapter. So I'm like, what the hell? We're only at 31 minutes. This shouldn't take that long.
We need a bunch of uranium-235 from the nuclear power plant. Chances are Blonsky knows we're coming. Thankfully, you know your way around fissionable material. Locate 2 fuel rods from inside the reactor and bring them safely here.
You want fries with that?
Very funny.
Oh, Bruce.
Delivering a truck to him doesn't get that line, but delivering uranium rods that only the Hulk can safely carry, that gets the snark.
Hello,
Oh, hey, look,
Dr.
it's Borderlands.
Banner. Looking for a couple of fuel rods?
I want you to know I mean nothing against you personally. If circumstances had been different, who knows?
I'm sorry, Banner. I don't have a choice. Neither of us do.
Oh, it's literally Borderlands. Okay.
You
This woman's gonna get fucking wrecked.
I'm different than all your other...
I'm just gonna state that right now.
Means nothing to me.
This isn't a boss fight. There's a reason she's called Mercy, because this is gonna be a mercy killing.
She's just doesn't have what it takes.
No. Psychic has nothing too strong as there is. Watch this. To be fair, that's a pretty good trick. She made me waste my goddamn crit mask because she has a size shield or whatever. She can teleport away from things you throw. She's got the little psychic blast, but... yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry about your damn luck. 2 hits.
Yeah.
2 hits. Just saying.
You're in there somewhere, Banner, but buried too deep to be removed.
And then that's all she regenerates. Yeah, this will end well. I know I should feel bad about beating the shit out of a woman like this, but she's throwing psychic blast at me, goddammit.
Yeah, chivalry does not apply here.
Here, baby.
Hulk not white knight, Hulk green knight.
Sigh.
You don't know what you've done.
I beat the shit out of a woman?
Listen to me, Banner. You don't understand. I had no choice. It's Blonsky. He put some kind of tracking device in my head. I'm never safe.
Target acquired, sir. We're locked on.
You have your orders, Captain.
Roger that.
Mission directive is just a front. You don't know what he's keeping in there. But I do. No.
My favorite character.
Bum bum bum.